Hi everyone, good morning. This is Laura and welcome to my channel. Or rather, good day, depending on what time you see this video. We are having our Diemond Dies Spring YouTube Hop. Yay! It's been a little bit since I've participated in a YouTube Hop. I've missed actually the last hop, so I'm so happy that I am able to participate in this hop. I'm glad that you guys came along and are watching today. I have quite a few announcements before I share my Springtop YouTube project. The first being is there will be a coupon code, a winner's coupon code this time, for some lucky people. Each one of the design team members will be choosing a winner, and that coupon code for me is Laura's Spring Hop, and I will have this in my information box below. Laura's Spring Hop. And yeah, and that's going to be the coupon code for your dies to get the discount, and also for the winner, whoever wins our giveaway. Now, usually we call drawings out a week after the YouTube hop. If this is your first time at a hop, how this goes is myself along with the rest of the design team are all going to create projects. We're going to share these projects with you guys with a video. You're going to find a list of all the participants of this hop in my description box below. There will be links to each design team member's channel, as well as a link for the Diemond Dies YouTube channel and the Diemond Dies Facebook page. And I also wanted to say, you have the ability to win more than once, because if you hop to my channel and let's say you hop on over to Michelle's channel and you happen to win on Michelle's channel, then yes, you win both on my channel and Michelle's channel. So there's more than one chance to win. The more hops that you go to other people's channel, of course, the more chances you have. And what we are asking for our participants who want to participate in this hop, basically, that you just please subscribe to the Diemond Dies YouTube channel. And we would also like you to like the Facebook channel. And it would be kind of you to just subscribe to all the other DT members' channel. You don't have to, but it would be nice, since you are participating in a hop and you are getting some goodies. It would be nice to show them a little love. Each design team member is going to share their projects, their coupon codes, and then probably by next week each design team member will be announcing who the winner for their channel was. Now, if you decide to go on over to the Diemond Dies store today and purchase some of these beautiful and amazing dies, don't forget to use the coupon codes for additional discounts. And also, don't forget that $35 or more and your order will ship for free. Now, that's anywhere in the world, which, let's face it, guys, not too many people offer that anymore. And excuse me one second, I just have a cup of tea here, because it is really early in the morning and my throat is really dry. So, I also have some other news from Diemond Dies to share with you guys. And like I said, I have not been as active on YouTube in general as I usually am. And I've been trying to keep up with my messages and such, but one of the things that I am aware of is that two of our design team members, Gina and Leonie, had to step back from designing for Diemond Dies for a bit, and we want to send them our blessings and hugs, and thoughts are with them. We just want to make sure that we're thinking of them and let them know that we love them and we support them, and we hope everything is going okay for them. But because they are no longer designing for Diemond Dies, Dee is now going to be looking for some guest design team members. So if you love dies and you love making projects with dies, which I know we all do, consider possibly joining the design team. How, pray tell, does one do this? Well, if you happen to purchase some of the Diemond Dies dies in the past and you have created any projects or would like to create a project, make a video of your project and send it to Dee in a link over on her Facebook page or on YouTube, private message. Just message her on the Diemond Dies YouTube channel. Send her a link of your video. Send her a brief description of what you made or a little something about yourself. And she will be reviewing all entries and she will be considering some new design team members. So guys, this is I know it's early and I'm like stumbling over my words, but I couldn't think of a nicer person. This woman is just phenomenally sweet. If you love dies and you would like to help a person who started her own business all by herself and is making these dies here in the U.S. and you know, she's not just about sales. She's just a very, very sweet lady. Then by all means, join the team. You're gonna have so much fun with her dies. She's incredible. Her dies are incredible. So I encourage you to come and join us. So we're looking for new guest design team members. We're doing our coupon codes today, which is Laura's Spring Hop. We are going to look at all the links below in the description box and hop along. Like I said, for those who are here for the very first time, I have not done a hop before. You're just going to hop over to each link in the description box. You're going to watch everyone's video. You're going to leave a comment. You're going to make sure that you are subscribed to the Diemond Dies YouTube channel and that you like them on Facebook. And that's all. And we ask that if you so choose and you want to be supportive and nice, that you also subscribe to all the other design team members. It's a great way not only to keep up with what's going on or not in Diemond Dies, but to view some of the projects that these wonderful, talented ladies make using these amazing dies. Now, springtime hop. I am going to put my sign to the side. Oh, and by the way, did you see the new sign? All made with the Diemond Dies dies. And I just love this flower pot nesting set, which is one of the newer dies that I am going to go over with you, as well as these little flowers. I'm in love. I am always in love with Diemond Dies, though. Let's be honest. Let's be real. When am I not in love with Diemond Dies? So I just wanted to review with you some of the more recent, because we just had 2 new releases. We had our spring release, and then we had the part 2 of that spring release. And let me share with you the latest, what came out just weeks ago, actually. And of course, Diemond Dies continues to be phenomenal with their flowers. And just when I thought Dee could not think of any other flowers, because let's face it, guys, with the past dies, she has covered every single flower there is out there. She has not stopped amazing me. She does not quit. She does not disappoint, guys. We have here, let me get my little variety. That's the name of my little pointer. These are her new fairy flowers. And then these are the new daisy flowers. And these are the wild flowers. And they are all 3 beautiful. I love them. Can't stop playing with them. And just when I thought one was my favorite, oh, I start playing with the other one and it becomes my favorite. Yeah, it's bad. So that's part of the latest release. The other new set, not this one, it's this one right here, the nesting flower pot. Now there is 5 dies in this set. They are gorgeous. They are big. This is one of the little projects that I'm working on, and this is not the one for this hop, but this is somewhere down the road. I just wanted you to get an idea of how large This die is great for mini albums, great for layouts, great for altered projects, which is what I'm doing with it. I'm making a little stand, like a flower pot holder for goodies and such. Great, great, great ideas you can do with that. And then we also have 2 phenomenal nesting sets. And when I say phenomenal, guys, do you see how big this is? It comes with 8, and it's the cross stitch. You know how they have the little nesting sets now with the piercing? Well, this is the same thing, except it's a little cross stitch piercing, not the little holes. These are the little they call them counted cross stitch, like the little X's, and they go all around the frame. And I use that on my project, so you're going to see that I used a lot of this particular die. And then I also used on my project this die here, which is the circle counted cross stitch nesting set, and this one has 7. And I have to say this about these dies, and it's not because I am a DT for her, guys. I just love her nesting die sets. No company, at least as far as I know, the size is what I'm talking about. She really goes to the last possible bit of space that you have on your die cut machine. Now, all her dies are all they're all compatible with all the die cutting machines, the Cuttlebug, the Big Shots. So you know you have a 6-inch width. She goes right up there. She goes to like 5.5, 5 3/4. So you're gonna get the largest of your nesting sets. Like, she really makes sure that you have a variety of sizes, and that it is not only for the card makers out there, but also for people who are into layouts and mixed media and all kinds of stuff. And then in addition to the new dies, which were all of these that I just covered, I also used my Diemond Dies nesting heart dies. I used my Diemond Dies sprockets and clogs here, and you know what? I also used my Diemond Dies mini album die, which of course I forgot to take out because I was in a rush this morning, and I will take that out right now. And I don't know if you guys have seen this die before. So I still have my tape on it. And this is the baby onesie. And I used this die as well, which is also available at the Diemond Dies store. Now, when I was thinking about what I wanted to make for my project, I, of course, right away wanted to do something for Mother's Day. But then I said, you know what? Wait a minute. It's a spring hop, and I know a lot of people are going to be making... Oh, I forgot 2... You know what, guys? 1 second. There are 2 other dies that I did not have the time to share with you. I almost forgot, and that's because I was saving the best for last. Sometimes I do that, and then I confuse myself. I wanted to save the best for last. And it's something that's new that Dee just started. Now, my other build, well, this is the Build a Monkey set. And, of course, I took out all the pieces. Yours would look so much neater than mine. But I wanted to keep it all in the same package because I don't want to confuse my 2 little building sets. But these are new. These are the Monkey Buildable die set. And then we have the Bear Buildable. My daughter keeps teasing me. Buildable die sets. And this is what they look like when you put them together. I love them. They just make me so happy. I love them. So we have those as well. I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I saw these and I made these for the first time, I said, wow, she really broke the mold with these. These are phenomenal. Like, I was, again, just when I thought that, I'm saying to myself, well, what else is she going to do now with dies? I think she pretty much covered it. Now she's making buildable sets, which I love. I love, love, love. So I'm thinking, I want to use a buildable on my project. I'm going to be making so many Mother's Day projects. I didn't want to do something for Mother's Day because I'm going to be sharing some projects that I'm in the works on in a future video. So when I think about spring, I'm always thinking about bunny rabbits and flowers and Easter, but I also think about babies. Yes, babies is a big thing for me on springtime. That's when I try to get as many baby things done. I start making baby blankets, baby cards, baby pictures, baby albums, maybe catch up on some of my baby photos. So in thinking about spring and thinking about that, I decided to go and do a 12 by 12 layout, and it's going to be baby themed. Because what says spring more than a new baby? Or at least I think so. So this is what I made, and I am so happy with it. Now, I used the Echo Park Bundle of Joy paper collection, and I have to tell you guys, I only had a few pieces. This is a paper collection that I had from last year. So I didn't have a whole bunch of pieces left, so I tried to scrimp together from the stickers and whatever papers were left over, and I tried to make a layout. And this is what I wanted to share with you. Look at that bear. I just think he's adorable. I think he's beautiful. And I really, really did try to incorporate as many of the new dies in this project as you can see. Now, I know the camera, and I can't see, guys, what you see because I can't see my screen. I know I can't cover everything with the camera, so I'm just going to try to go over this real quick with you guys from the top and then work my way to the bottom. Now, the top here, well, first let me start. I started out with two pieces of cardstock in two different colors. You have here this beige color and then this nice little, almost like a bluish green color. And I distressed everything with vintage photo. Now this is the part up here that I want to share with you. Here I have some metal photo corners that I put on this on the corners here. But these stickers, the Mommy's Baby Boy. This was from this paper stack. This was a sticker that came with the set, as well as these. But this right here, I took the smallest of the counted cross-stitch square die set, or the cross-stitch die set. And do you see how I made little blocks for my letters? Yeah, I thought that was so cool. And if you look over here, I took the baby onesies, and I made it into a card so that it can hold multiple photos. Let's see if you can see that onesie there. And I do have a tutorial on my channel on how to make a hinge card. And basically that's all I did. I made a hinge card and then I put it this way so that it would have a little photo here, a little photo here, and room for a photo here. Now these photo mats I made using the, again, cross-stitch die. But if you take a little peek-see up here, this little circle embellishment I made using one of the stickers from the paper collection, and I also used a circle cross-stitch die set to create that one. And I made another one, it's on the inside, to create that one right there. And as you can see, I made all the photo frames the same. I did distress them with vintage photo, and then I took a little piece of the pattern paper cardstock and I just cut it out so that you can see the stitching on the sides. And I wanted it to sort of look like a quilt, because that's another thing that reminds me of babies. It's the little babies blankets. I have the Diemond Dies, the clogs and the sprockets here and here. I also have my Diemond Dies heart die cut here. I added some of these metal pieces, some buttons, some stickers. I added this little wooden piece here And here I have some more of the buttons and the die cut pieces and the stickers. So that's going to hold 3 photos right there. And here's some more buttons to act like the snaps on the bottom of the onesies. And then here, I don't know if you can see that little flower tucked in there, as well as here and here. These are the wildflowers, and they're also part of the new paper collection. Over here, I have a little journal spot so that a little something could be written about the page. And in the back, you can also have some more journaling or a room for a photo. And the tab here, I have 2 of the Diemond Die hearts die cuts that I made, as well as more of the hearts here. And we have more of the wildflowers here and more of those sprugs here. Now, I did combine some of the ones that I die cut along with the metal ones that I had in my stash. So, and then here I have a little bicycle metal piece that I had in my stash. Some more of the little clips. I don't know if you guys can see this, but these are actually found in a button bin. And these are the little snappies that they used to have on the onesies on the bottom part, the snaps in place. And these were just loose, and because it's a onesie and babies, I thought to incorporate that in my project. I have a little rocking horse sticker from Martha Stewart, and I have some more photo corners on the bottom. And here I took the Build-A-Bear, and I just love the way that bear came out. I don't know if you can tell, but the bottle, I have some glossy accents. This is a baby bottle. This was a little stamp. I colored it in with my Copics, then I fussy cut, glued it on the bear. I also put little glossy accents on his eyes. I did not, and I wanted to share the difference with you. If you look at this little bear that I created and this little bear here, this one I kind of went a little crazy with the eyelashes. I wanted it to look more girly. And I think just by giving the eyelashes, it makes a big difference. If you wanted to like create a project with 2 of them together and you wanted a boy bear and a girl bear, the same thing with the monkey. That's a nice way to separate the 2 to make sure that the person knows that one is a girl. Also, another nice thing to do is just put little embellishments. Like I have little flowers I could stick in her hair. I also have little bows, and I did show that in a previous video as well. It's a nice way to just create differences between boy and girl bears. So my little bear, because he is a boy bear on a boy layout, I did not add the little eyelashes and stuff like that. I wanted to keep him sort of boyish. A manly bear, if you will. And that's what I have here. And to my little flowers, because, you know, I always hear people saying that they don't put flowers on boys' layouts of men's. I don't know why. You have a lot of dies out there that doesn't necessarily give it a girly girl feeling. It's still pretty masculine and still have flowers. And I think that's what I did with these flowers here. Now, these wildflowers, I will have to say, are perfect, I think, for being masculine flowers, because they're not too frou-frou. And what I mean by frou-frou is you can leave them plain. You don't have to play too much with them. A perfect example of the new flowers. See, these are some of the new flowers. This is the daisies and the fairy flower. Now, I wouldn't really want to put something like this on my boys' layouts, but with the wildflowers, I think using buttons instead of flat back pearls as the centers, and using just boyish colors and not fussing with them too much, just leaving them kind of on the flat side, I think they work wonderfully. And I think they will look great on any masculine project, to be quite honest. So guys, that is my layout. I think I covered everything. If you have any questions or comments in regards to the layout, oh, and I have a little crocodile sticker here. I don't know if I mentioned that. So guys, if you have any questions or comments in regards to this layout, please put them in the comments below. Again, please show the other guest design team members, I'm sorry, not guest design team members, the other design team members a little love. go on over, look at their videos, hop on over to the next link, show them a little YouTube love. And like I said, if you love dies and you love making projects, please consider becoming a guest design team member for Diemond Dies. Make a video of your project. If you have purchased Diemond Dies in the past, I would definitely encourage you to make a video using those dies or any of the dies that you have in your stash that you have available, and just do a little video of your project and send it on over to Dee. If you have pictures of some of your projects and you would like to send them over to her Facebook page, you can do that as well. Like I said, if you have any questions in regards to what you need to do to become a guest design team member, just ask any of the design team members, ask Dee, ask me. If you are interested, just private message me, and I will get that information to you as soon as possible, or you can message me on Facebook. Whichever one you like. I will have links to both in my description box as well. I hope you all have a very blessed weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Enjoy the hop. Thank you all. Bye for now.